So close, and I still have the toy.
I like that.
So for you as a coaching staff, what was kind of the focus during this short bye week, not a full one, but?
I think it's to get our guys refreshed, and then as a staff, just look at the things that we're doing and to improve on things, and help us with this last quarter of the season.
In terms of self-scouting, what were kind of the big themes that stood out to you and what you were able to do?
Well, I think it's the things that we've been trying to work this last month is to continue to excel and improve in our passing game and work on a running game, and just to be well balanced and have an attack that can not be so one-sided.
What has your assessment been of Mike and what he's been able to do the last 2 games?
Mike's stepped in and stepped up and has given everything that he has, and I think the guys have seen that. I mean, he's a battler. He's not going to let something affect him. We had an issue of turning the ball over, but he kept coming back against Utah, and I think that's what our offensive guys saw in him. And the thing that fires us up about him is that he's invested in this thing, and he wants to help, and he's going to give 100% every single time.
As a former quarterback, how difficult is it for you to establish a rhythm without a running game kind of to complement that?
Well, there's things you can control, and there's things that you can't control. And the job of the quarterback is to manage the offense, to lead them down the field and score points. And there's going to be times where we're not going to be able to throw it very well, and the run game's going to be clicking. There's going to be times where the defense does things that makes it hard for us to run. And as a quarterback, you can't worry about that. Your job is to manage the game and to score points.
In terms of how Mike has kind of stepped up into this starting role, what have you seen from him in terms of just being more of a leader? Have you seen that at all from him?
He's definitely stepped up from a leadership standpoint, but I really believe it's from him being around here. It's his 5th year. He's practiced a lot. We haven't seen him in the game, but he's practiced a lot, and so that takes toughness, because that gets old really fast. The first year it's fun, second year it kind of become the doldrums, third year same, fourth year the same. Now you're a 5th year senior, and you love your teammates, you love your school, so you're out here because you love football. Now you have an opportunity to step in and play. For him, I think going through that whole process has helped him be able to step up and play well, and not just get by, but he's playing well enough to win. And our focus is to hold on to the ball, and he knows that. I mean, he's the first person to tell you all the things he's done bad, and my job is just to help him with that, but also let him know that, hey, you've done a great job, and we need to fix that so that we can get that W that he wants to get. He wants to help with his team.
Sorry, you were kind of a gutty quarterback as well. Do you kind of identify with that aspect of him, stepping up and being kind of a gutty quarterback?
That's your role as a quarterback. Your role as a quarterback is to lead, and a lot of times you're going to step up and make a tough throw to stick a ball in there so your receiver can catch it. Sometimes it's make the right call at the line of scrimmage, get us in the right run, and sometimes it's just to manage everything. And I think he's embraced what that's all about. And sometimes it's going to be pretty, sometimes it's not. I think that the role of the quarterback is to find a way to get the job done. I think he's brought that since he's had to play. And I think if a couple things go the other way, if we can hold on to the ball better, I think you're going to see that show up in the win-loss call. And that's what we're focused on as a position group, and he'll be the first one to tell you that that's the thing that bothers him more. He didn't care that he got the records. He didn't care about the passing yards. The first thing he cared about was, I can't turn the ball over. And to me, that is what the quarterback is all about. It's having the focus in the right place. It is preparing to go out to play your best and then go lead.
Based on pregame warm-ups, it looked like Monster was the next guy up. What have you seen in practices from him this year?
Well, he's young. He's learning. He's understanding what it takes to play quarterback at this position. He's done a great job servicing our defense. He's very alert in the meeting room. Takes great notes. He comes from a successful high school career that he had down at Tesoro High School. So, he's got some athleticism. One thing we found out in training camp, that it's not too big for him. He had some reps with the first group, usually when you throw that guy in there, you can't get the snap, or he can't call the play, or he can't operate because it's like, oh, I'm with the ones, and that wasn't the case for him. And other guy Matt has done a great job, and so we're bringing those guys along, and they understand when they come here, that they got to always be ready.
You may have mentioned this already. Is there any update on Josh that you can give us as far as we saw him throwing some gingerly right-handed passes, not putting much on him?
Yeah, no update. We're just hopeful, and one day at a time, we'll see what happens.
Thank you.